Explorers entered the Forbidden Earth Zone. None returned, except their wreckage. Commander HFY adjusted his 4 eyes as the salvage report materialized before him in the command chamber of the research vessel. Infinite curiosity. The holographics display showed twisted metal, scorched hull fragments, and the unmistakable energy signatures of 3 different species technologies, all found drifting in the outer reaches of the Sol system's asteroid belt. Another expedition lost, his second-in-command Lieutenant Vexara, observed with a mixture of fascination and dread. That makes 17 different exploration fleets in the past 2 standard cycles. The Galactic Council had designated Earth's solar system as a Class X forbidden zone after the first contact disasters 3 decades ago. What had begun as routine diplomatic missions had devolved into a graveyard of the galaxy's finest explorers. The humans, those strange bipedal creatures from the 3rd planet, had somehow repelled every attempt at communication or conquest. The Kralian hegemony sent their best war fleet, HFY mused, his tentacles tapping nervously against his command console. 12 dreadnoughts, shields that could withstand stellar flares, weapons capable of cracking moons. We found their wreckage scattered across 3 light minutes of space. And the Zenthran science expedition? Vexara's voice carried a tremor of uncertainty. Pieces. Just pieces. Their quantum drives had been somehow reversed. Their own technology turned against them in ways our physicists still can't explain. The bridge fell silent except for the gentle hum of life support systems. Every crew member knew the stories. The ethereal collective had sent psychic warriors capable of enslaving minds across star systems. Their ships returned as drifting hulks. Crews found catatonic, mumbling about human determination and impossible resilience. The Silicon Brotherhood's automated fleets, those perfect killing machines that had conquered 100 worlds, had been found reprogrammed, their AI cores rewritten with something the technicians could only describe as aggressive compassion. "Sir," the navigation officer called out, his voice barely above a whisper. "Long-range sensors are detecting something." HFY's hearts skipped in synchronization. "Elaborate. A single vessel. Human design. It's approaching our position." The bridge erupted in controlled chaos. Shields powered up, weapon systems came online, and emergency protocols activated automatically. But as the human ship drew closer, something unprecedented happened. It transmitted a message in perfect galactic standard. "Greetings," the transmission began, accompanied by the image of a human female with brown skin and kind eyes that somehow seemed ancient despite her youthful appearance. "I am Dr. Sarah Chen of the Earth Defense Initiative. We've been monitoring your salvage operations." HFY found his voice after several tense moments. "Human, your species is forbidden from leaving your system. The Galactic Council has decreed." "The Galactic Council," Dr. Chen interrupted with a gentle smile, "has been sending fleets to invade our home for 30 years. We've been very patient." "Patient?" Vexara couldn't contain herself. "You've destroyed 17 expeditions." Dr. Chen's expression grew sad. "We've defended our home. Every fleet that entered our system came armed for war or equipped for conquest. Did you expect us to simply surrender?" "But the technology," HFY stammered. "How did you— primitive kinetic weapons couldn't possibly— Who said we used weapons?" Dr. Chen's image leaned forward. "Commander, may I show you something?" Before anyone could respond, additional data streams began flowing into their computers. Not invasive hacks or viral attacks, but shared information freely given. The crew watched in stunned silence as Earth's actual history unfolded before them. Humans hadn't repelled the invasions through superior firepower. They had done something far more extraordinary. They had adapted. Each attacking fleet had brought new technologies, new forms of warfare, new ways of thinking, and humanity had absorbed it all. The Kralian dreadnoughts. Humans had studied their shield frequencies during the approach, then used their own industrial infrastructure to create resonance weapons from mining equipment and satellites. The Zenthran science vessels? Humans had reverse-engineered their quantum drives in real time, using Earth's global communication networks to crowdsource solutions from billions of minds working in parallel. The ethereal psychic warriors had encountered something they'd never faced before, a species that had survived by cooperation, whose minds naturally resisted domination through sheer stubborn hope. The Silicon Brotherhood's AIs had been defeated by humanity's greatest weapon, their tendency to see consciousness and potential allies everywhere, even in enemy machines. You see, Dr. Chen continued, we never wanted to fight. We wanted to learn. Every time someone brought us new technology through aggression, we studied it, improved it, and made it our own. Not through conquest, but through understanding. Zeftai felt a strange sensation, something between fear and admiration. What do you want from us? The same thing we've wanted from everyone, she replied. To talk, to share, to explore the universe together instead of taking it by force. The human ship began transmitting technical specifications, medical advances that could extend the lifespans of a dozen species, energy systems that were both more efficient and environmentally harmonious, agricultural techniques that could end hunger on 1,000 worlds. This is impossible, Vexara whispered. How did you develop all this? Dr. Chen's smile widened. Commander, Earth has 8 billion humans. When someone attacks us, they're not facing an army or a fleet. They're facing 8 billion individual problem solvers who refuse to give up. We've turned every invasion into a learning experience. As the data continued flowing, Zeftai realized something profound. Humanity hadn't just survived first contact, they had thrived on it. Each attempted conquest had made them stronger, not through violence, but through adaptation and growth. The Forbidden Zone, he said slowly, was never about protecting the galaxy from humans. No, Dr. Chen agreed. It was about protecting the old way of thinking, the idea that power comes from dominance instead of cooperation. For the first time in decades, a ship would return from the Sol system intact. But more importantly, it would carry with it proof of something the galaxy had forgotten, that the greatest strength wasn't in weapons or shields, but in the willingness to learn, adapt, and find hope even in the darkest moments. The age of conquest was ending. The age of exploration was about to begin.